Okay, don't know what was going on there, but apparently YouTube was not playing well right now, but now it does seem to be playing well, so everything looks good on my end. Nothing going on today, so nothing much to say about anything. Guess we're waiting until September for all those games to launch. Oh yeah, so I guess we're going to all the thief stores first. Gotta figure out how to take their loot. Oh, I guess I don't need these up anymore because I've troubleshooted everything and it looks good. I think I do need to get some of these Dawn of Sorrows. I don't know if I'm going to make shorts out of them or something. But I've just got videos piling up now, and I need to do something with them. You know, I freed up like a terabyte of space on one of my hard drives, so... I just had junk that I didn't want anymore, and I'm like, why am I still holding on to this? I'm never going to do anything with this. Let's get rid of it. I don't think there's actually anything up here. Sword, armor, helm, and shield. Gather unto thyself all the accoutrements of mighty Erdrick, and thou shalt surely prevail in the battle against the Dragon Lord. Oh, he said something more. South of here lieth the town where legends of such items are told. Perhaps there thou might learn more of their whereabouts. Or not. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, I think there's some stuff on the right side of the castle, though. Oh, and then there's that building in the town. Okay, yeah. A pox on my memory. I could have sworn that the castle dungeon was around here somewhere. Okay, we need magic key for that. 'Tis said that mighty Erdrick and his allies did commit all their magics and secret techniques to certain scrolls for posterity. Some say that the secrets of said scrolls hide in a town established by a certain bard with whom the hero of legend had dealings. Oh yeah, we could pick up some stuff in there too. Thou art young in years, as I am myself, and yet, unlike myself, thou art charged with a quest of great danger. I shall remain here and pray for thy success. 'Tis the least I could do. What? May the sun shine always upon this young adventurer and the wind blow ever at his back. And may the loot ever come towards him. Leather armor, oh my. What am I gonna do with that? Mini metal? All good stuff. Yeah, it's worth going out of your way for the mini metal rewards in this game. 3 and 2. Man, I really don't know about those. 3 has some awful ones at the beginning, but can't you eventually get the Exatoga in 3? I mean, that's a worthwhile piece of body armor no matter how you look at it. So good that they didn't even put it in this one. But then again, you don't need it because you get Erdrick's armor and are able to wear it, so... Seed of Life? Those of my line have long been engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. Shouldst thou ever find thyself afflicted, seek me out, and I shall be glad to aid thee. Vial of magic water. Though the master of this house offereth those who find themselves cursed much in the way of suck, he extendeth no such courtesy to those who serve him. Would that I might retire to the soothing springs of cold to the east, there to soak my tired and aching bones. Don't we all wish we could retire there and do that? Magic key, ultimate key. I think there's something in this bucket over here. Vial of pure water. Can't use that yet. Hast thou heard? Hast. Oh. Yea, 'tis said that the secret of how magic keys might be created is long lost since lost. It is also said that there is one in a certain town somewhere who is engaged in research on the subject of how said secret might be regained. Okay, so I will consider everything up to the magic key as early game, and then everything up to the ultimate key as mid game, and then after ultimate key, late game. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to start tossing Chimera Wings with reckless abandon. Oh, don't we have Nose for Treasure? Yeah, I already mapped it, okay. Believest thou the rumors of newly minted heroes roaming the land? No, I don't believe in anything. Then it is as I feared. They are rumors and not more. Thou dost, then I, too, shall choose to believe them, and may the goddess bless these heroes, whoever they may be. As far as I have heard, their merry band consisteth of a warrior, a priest, a mage, and one who fighteth solely with fist and foot. Just imagine. Superior Scrolls. Scrolls contain priceless knowledge recorded in the mists of antiquity by those well-versed in matters martial. Astoundingly, all one need to do master the techniques they describe is to unroll them and read the secrets within. Or so it is said. In practice, those without the appropriate attributes will gain naught even from the most painstaking perusal of a scroll's contents. Something that many heavy of purse but light of talent have discovered over the years. Only after parting with tiny sums would they realize that their new purchases taught them naught, except a lesson in knowing their limitations. Alas, I am all too aware of my own limitations. It seemeth that the only way I shall grow mightier is through hard work. Meanwhile, the hero could just be like, oh, whatever, I can read shit and I'm better. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think I'm just gonna walk up to Galenholm, and we will sprinkle some holy water, so as to not be bothered by these pesky monsters. Alright, so I think the next boss is in the fairy village, and it's not really a boss, but it is considered a boss. And then, after that, I think it's the Green Dragon. And honestly, I think that the next boss is more difficult than the Green Dragon. Also, I may have to cut the stream at some point because they're calling for thunderstorms, but I didn't see shit on the radar, so I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna stream. Do these other places have... Oh, hey, they shacked up over here. You know what? I missed this entirely. I never saw this in any of my playthroughs, I think. While slow and steady most assuredly winneth the race, 'tis meet once in a while to put oneself to a somewhat stiffer challenge. Wouldst thou not agree? That is a weird thing for you to say, woeful warrior. The study of magic requireth a careful balance of research and the practical application of spells. Though were these less interesting times, I would much prefer that mine efforts be focused solely on research. If ever one feeleth one's monstrous opponents growing to be too much of a challenge, one must seek out weaker foes on which to hone one's skills yet further. Slow and steady winneth the race, after all. Ah, 'tis thee. Well met, friend. We have decided to base ourselves here for the time being. This place may yet have need of our protection. I don't think there is. It's only the building up there. And I think you still need the magic key to get the dog suit and shit. treasures. That's a lot of treasures. Oh, we want that too. 29 gold. That's a massive amount. Oh yeah, this is good. It's our first real upgrade, I think. Yeah, that's a pretty decent upgrade. I think we get something better shortly, but... Take it, foul thief. Licentious larcener, take it all. What need have I of money? Our world will soon be laid waste. What good will my gold be to me then? He makes a good point. He should just give me everything. The owner of this house hath hired my services as a bodyguard. But to what end? Doth he fear that some ne'er-do-well might sneak in and make off with his smalls? The entrance to the grave of Galen, why, it is over yonder. Though if thy mind is made to visit it, I suggest thou writest thy will before setting forth. This guy could write his will. Alright, I think there's a few things I could pick up in the grave of Galen. Know that none hath ventured unto the grave of Galen and returned. Enter only if thou carest not for thy young life. Ah, this guy's bullshitting. He doesn't know what he's talking about. What, 9 treasures? I don't think I can get all of them because I... Do I need the ultimate key? Do I need the ultimate key? I think I do. Yeah, I don't think I can get in here until after I smite what's-his-face, Shit, what's his name? It's that fucking flying dude. You know what? It's not coming to me. Yeah, I have no idea what his name is now. It's weird. We're not going to see him today anyway. He's much later. Yeah, he's at the end of the mid-game because you get the ultimate key right after you beat him. Magic water, 164 gold, and we could not stop the Bladdies. They were too tough for us. And we are a tough guy. Alright, I can just use heal spells to heal up because... we're not actually trying to conserve MP here. And actually, I don't need to conserve MP very much anyway because, I think you... Or is it Dragon Quest 2 that you get the Star Sigil, like, really early? I missed this guy twice? What is with that? It's like Dragon Quest 11 boomerangs. Alright, another mini-medal. Wish I knew I had how many of those I had. Okay, we made it to level 12. Okay, we got Evac and Dragon Slash. All good stuff. Power Ring. 284 gold. And Whistle. Whistle's good. I will make use of that later. 5 HP, not bad. Alright, let's get over to Cole. Fairy Village, we don't have anything to do here right now. I guess everything is about unlocking the Fairy Village at this point. What's that? Just a speak dialogue box, whatever? We have access in here now. Oh, woe is me. Tis thee. Perchance thou rememberest me? I was part of the detachment sent to seek out Princess Gwaelin. No, I am part of said detachment no longer. I was injured and chose to tender my resignation. Forgive me, This is a barefaced lie. In truth, I fled out of fear of the fiends that did assail us. And I returned here to the village where my wife and daughter do dwell. Yet since my return, I have done little save wallow in guilt and self-loathing. And still my beloved wife neither scoldeth nor scorneth me. She simply worketh all the harder, that we might live in comfort and peace, and I despise myself all the more. There is some loot in here. Truly, I am the lowest of the low. Allies made for Remolder in the hopes of finding clues as to the princess's whereabouts. They may even be at the cave in the quagmire by now. Yet here I wallow in my cowardice. Good job. Hey, Seed of Luck. Always good to see. We got 3 points out of it this time. I think they revised them all down. I think the maximum used to be 4, but now it's 1 to 3. I don't need to... I don't need to heal at all. Different story when I get down there. I think I'm just going to make like a mad dash for Remolder. Alright. Let's see if we can sizz them to death. No, we can't. And we got poisoned. Oh, come on, dude. What the hell is your problem? You're not dazzled, you're poisoned. Flashbacks to Eric using boomerangs. Yeah, they really didn't do anything to me that battle. They just poisoned me and then, like, left. Doesn't even look like I lost any HPs from the poison. Holy water ever like wear off or something? Crack or crackle? Crack is enough. Let's cast Safe Passage to conserve HPs. And then make for Remolder. That was Safe Passage, not, what's it called? A mini-medal! Good stuff. Get to replace it. I guess they're invested in reducing my MPs. What other games was it where you could just pass out from having your MP deleted other than like Star Ocean 3 and Final Fantasy 6? Withdraw, but Captain, we have finally found a clue as to the princess's whereabouts. Canst thou truly mean to call off the search now? To give up at this late stage? I do not mean to give up, simply to act with caution, for we, too, are lost. Then none shall remain to recover Princess Gwaelin. Herein dwelleth the dragon, or so say the stories. Let us continue on to Remolder, and there make ready to face such a foe. There is sense in what thou sayest, of course, and yet the princess may be mere moments from the very place where we stand. We cannot simply walk away. Thou shalt not escape me. No, that's what the hero says. Behind thee! 'Tis thee! Thou didst come all this way alone? Yep. It seemeth we find ourselves in thy debt once more, tough guy. Huh. Though we neither asked for nor needed thy aid. Let not thy pride get the better of thee. We fight the same fight, and we must needs take help where help might be found. But Captain again? I am in no fit state to fight. Come, to Remolder. Captain, right away. Alright, so while they're going down to Remolder, we will loot the rest of this stuff. Iron Lance. Is that actually any good? No, it's worse than the Iron Axe. Okay, so that is so whatevs then. And that's all the loot. Alright, I think I want to hit this secret spot over here. Because there's like an edged boomerang, which isn't super stellar, but it is an increase. Oh, that would suck. Alright, let's get this. Seed of Agility. 2 coagulants. I think I have to search around because it's invisible loot. Edged boomerang. Isn't there one more thing here? Okay, yeah, it's probably on the north side. Okay, there it is. And to Quest 1. Garish Garb. Hey there, Mouse. What's going on? Alright, so yeah, 6 points. It's not a huge increase, but I will take it. Oh, the garage garb is a huge increase. Let's go with that. Alright, bag it up. Bag it up. And bag it up. I don't think I need the rabbit tail anymore. Much rather have the defense. At least until I have to start worrying about status effects. Hey, seed of luck. And agility. Did not know I got that. Wait, I just got that in the secret spot, didn't I? Alright, I think I get a better piece of headgear. And a fur cloak in the dwarf cave. I think the fur cloak is worse defensively, but it has like breath resistance and stuff, so it's still better. Well, let's just get the fuck out of there. It's not a good encounter to go through. Now this is where the game starts actually getting difficult. At least on Draconian. This is probably a cakewalk on normal mode. You actually do less damage on Draconian, so... I actually switched it down to the lower difficulties just to check to make sure. Fear not, Captain. We have reached Remolder at last. I shall seek out a doctor right away. No, please, Father! Father! Why, thanks. I could not have carried him here alone. Aye, the captain is my father. 'Twas his example that inspired me to take up the sword. And though I made the royal guard, I failed in the sacred duty with which I was entrusted. I was not able to keep the princess safe. Thus was my father forced to return from his retirement, that he might right the wrong I had wrought, though a great sickness doth plague him. I think she's just quoting the opening to Quantum Leap there. 'Tis a sickness arising from the foul humors that do issue from the swamps that scar the land, and if it is not soon treated... Yet it is born of the darkness, a force we have yet to learn how to adequately combat. I fear there is little I can do. No! Thou meanst to say thou art unable to help him? A priest, not a doctor. Forgive me, child. Perhaps there is a mage somewhere with a spell that might aid thee, but I know not whom, nor what magic that might be. What am I to do? Ellipsis. Oh, I almost missed that one. If there be such a mage in Tantagel, I know not of them. Oh, father, what are we to do? Tis not a sickness that the usual salves or tinctures might treat. Perhaps the right spell might avail thee. They don't even use a spell to cure him. They just make a fucking drug. Have we not enough troubles here already that thee and thy friends must add to them? Yeah, I would like to rest, and we need to find the priest so that we can save it here. And this is going to be our new staging ground. At least until I can complete the dwarf cave shit. Who art thou, Thine is not a face I have seen before. But whoever thou art, pray spend the night at my family's inn ere thou departest. shall not dwell upon the Dragon Lord's coming, lest the thought of it prevent me from applying my trade. Oh dear. Thou art come unto a place of foretelling, of sight beyond sight. Though thou speakest not a word, still do know thy heart, thy purpose. Tell me, hast thou happened yet upon the most holy of shrines, the blessed sanctum? Then thou must surely have sensed it to be the place where rain and sun, the twain shall meet at last. Then journey thee south from this place, there shalt thou find it. Doubt not that the fiends are coming. Our town, too, will surely be laid waste ere long. O holy goddess, deliver us from this evil. Yeah, we're not going to go down the sanctum until after I crush the green dragon, because even after that, it's still a dangerous place to go at that point in the game. But there is something I want to get down there that'll make one of the bosses easier. 'Tis commonly said that the only person ever made the crossing to the accursed isle, mighty Erdrick. But the records of this town do speak of another, a bold and surpassing brawny warrior, who made the crossing some time before Erdrick did. So how many bosses am I going to be able to smite today? Damn, we have like $8,000. And I have not bought a single piece of equipment yet. Thou wishest to know if any practitioners of the magical arts might be found hereabouts. There is one who studieth such matters, though I fear thou might struggle to meet with him. He's an odd fellow, and strayeth rarely from his home, the door of which he doth keep locked tight all the day and night. Huh, Dragon Lord indeed. 'Tis quite the pretty name, but when all is said and done, a fiend is a fiend. If our good-for-nothing soldiery only had a mind to, they could rid us of the rogue in a moment. Thinkest thou not so? I think he, crushed them soundly. Time was we were often visited by merchants from Cantagel or Galenholm. But we rarely see such free-roaming sorts these days. After all, who would be willing to risk roads beset by monsters? You know what? I might need some more medicinal herbs. And I think some more Chimera Wings. Should probably get some more anecdotal herbs. This is where my money's going. Also, I could probably sell shit off. Yeah, I have some extra equipment that I don't need. Why do you get so many pair of boxer shorts in this game? Alright, pure water. Legends tell of how mighty Erdrick did use the Rain's bow as a bridge to reach the Forsaken Isle west of here. They speak also of how the hero did descend into the darkness through a hidden doorway in the castle's throne room. Wanderer, if on thy travels thou shouldst chance to meet with the descendant of the Savior Erdrick, promise me this. Promise me that thou wilt tell him all that I have told thee now. Verily, it shall stand him in good stead. If the rumors are to be believed, not only was the Princess Gwaelin kidnapped, but the treasured Sphere of Light was taken also. Is the kingdom, nay, is humankind fated to fall to this Dragon Lord fellow? Sure, why not? By thy costume, friend, I gather thou art somewhat enamored of the great hero Erdrick. Then knowest thou of the mystery of the Savior's origins? Some say that Erdrick was sent unto us from a realm beyond the clouds. Hey, mini metal. Who art thou? What business hast thou here? Canst thou not see that I am engaged in the changing of my petticoats? Begone, thou lascivious knave, lest I call the guard. Though he is called the Dragon Lord, that fiend of fiend's power far exceeded that of any dragon. He is a fearsome foe indeed. Can there truly exist any weapon mighty enough to slay him? Any armor stout enough to withstand his wrath? Certainly not at this shop, which we will ignore and not buy anything from. Our dwarves be fine craftsmen to a fellow, but they're stubborn little ratbags, and none too friendly neither. It seemeth they once had occasional dealings with we humans, but none in recent times that I have heard tell of. Alright, tangle webs. Knowest thou, wonder of the shrine in a tower to the north and west of the village of Pole? A most curious old fellow doth dwell there all alone, most curious indeed. Actually, I think I forgot to go in the backside, and I don't know if there's any loot there, but I would like to know. To wear a ring is prudent, even for a mighty warrior. Such adornments are not solely the province of preening posers. What kind of ring is he talking about? Hey, see the luck. When rain and sun the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. So say the ancient rhymes of Alefgard. The legends also speak of a stone betokening the sun which doth slumber within the grounds of Tantagel's castle. The captive thou seest before thee is a bearer of false witness, a shameless and unrepentant fabulist. Believe not a word he uttereth. Let me tell thee a tale fit to chill thy bones. In a land to the distant south lieth the forest that once entered may never be left. It's said to have been cursed by one greatly skilled in the art of illusion. Was the guard talking about himself or the guy in the prison? Yeah, we got another seed of luck, so let's eat that. 100 luck already. That's not bad. I think that's better than the Prince of Cannock and Moonbrook do in the second game. Why did I leave? I gotta trigger this quest flag. Oh, Roderick, what art thou about? Wherefore tarriest thou so? Seed of Wisdom, okay. Better use that before the next level up. And give me more than one? Oh my god. Wisdom growth is absolute trash now. How camest thou to be here? I did lock the door up tight, and with no ordinary key at that. Oh ho! Thou possessest the thief's key. Then thou art plainly no ordinary fellow. But even the thief's key will be naught, as he is not to mine own magnificent magic key, just as soon as I am able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old. Though I try and try, all my efforts disintegrate after but a single use. But I have had an epiphany, a bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses is within my grasp. Forgive me, I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I am the Warlock of Doorlocks, and thou art... What bringeth thee here, pray tell? Well, well, so thou seekest a spell with which to remedy a life-threatening ailment. As luck would have it, I have something of a jack of all magical trades, and count healing spells among my plentiful arsenal. But alas, I am also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou will have to look elsewhere. Thou wouldst insist that I examine the patient. But it is as I told thee, I am busy, most busy indeed. And most devilishly inconvenienced to boot. For the dwarf who did until only recently aid me in my researches hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish. It's only through the marriage of my knowledge of sorcery with his surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed, and we were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. Though the journey is a most perilous one, still, needs must. One must suffer one's craft, or so they say. Thou wilt go in my stead, thou sayest, and in return thou must have me work my healing magics. The cave wherein the dwarfs dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Thou wouldst journey there on my behalf nonetheless? Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I shall do as thou askest. The dwarf's dwelling place lieth in the deepest part of a cavern south of Remolder. All being well, my friend, the craftsman is to be found therein. I shall do all that I can to fulfill my end of the bargain, though whether my healing arts will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. I believe when there was a treasure chest there that I could have taken. And this gets us the magic barrier scroll. Do I even use this? I can't remember. I think it might be useful for some random battles. Before I start getting things that resist magic damage. Barrel is mine. Still one more treasure. Where could I have left it? Roderick, yes, I am he. My beloved awaiteth me elsewhere. Then I have mistaken our trysting place yet again. Verily, I am doghouse bound. I thank thee, friend, for apprising me of my blunder. In return, I shall tell thee something of use. From the baths of coal, walk thee southward, and examine carefully the ground beneath thy feet. There shalt thou find a true treasure. This was a secret entrusted to my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather by mighty Erdrick. Now leave me. I must concoct some manner of excuse for this most embarrassing blunder. I don't know where this last piece of loot is. The peak on which Remolder standeth formeth something of a natural moat. Any fiend thinking to enter the town would have its work cut out. And yet, even so, I suspect that we are not entirely free from fear. What do you mean? This town never gets attacked? I think I got this barrel. Was there another one in here? I don't think that barrel counts. Can I even get to it? Oh, okay. A bamboo pole. Huge find there. Alright, I'm just gonna scout around for any sparklies and maybe get like a level or two. Depending on how generous the monsters are around here. I think there's a sparkly up here that's very hard to see. Okay, there it is. Another suit, fur hood. Oh, okay, maybe we get it before the, Okay, it's only 4 points better. That wasn't, as amazing as I thought it was gonna be. I'll be werewolf. Alright, let's get our wolf smiting axe out. Alright, it takes 2 hits anyway, so... I guess, no cattle prod for it. Maybe if I could one-shot it? I believe there's another one over here. Ooh. Maybe if I could snooze him?
Thou shalt not escape!
Oh, we only got one of them. Let me try another one. If not, I'm bailing.
Not escape!
Alright. Well... I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, let's just bail. That's too much damage to deal with. After I get a few more levels and better equipment. I don't really have anything that's going to hurt him. What about spells? Will Zapify him? Not that useful, but the magic water should be useful later. After I get the, whatchamacallit, oh, we have Crackle. We might... You know what? I should have used that against the werewolves. That's all... Oh, they were defending. Jerks. Crackle might actually see me through this area. Better than the boomerang. Way better, actually. Even though it falls off eventually. Uh-oh, it's a roided out shade. What's he doing? So he defended, then cast buff, then defended again. Interesting strat. Okay, yeah, there's Sparkly there. Seed of Stamina. Why not? Okay, that's good. Used over half of our MP already. Medicinal herb? Oh, it's a better shield that I get down in the Dwarf Cave and the Fur Cloak. Fur Cloak will drop my defense a bit, but I think I gain fire and... Or is it just fire resistance? That might be it. Very much needed. Hey, we got Zoom. We don't need the Chimera Wings anymore. And since it casts for 0 MP in this one, it's very good. One shot, nice. Can we one-shot them without the Flame Slash, though? Alright, I think this secret spot doesn't actually have anything in it. No, it cannot. I see a shine in thine eyes that remindeth me of mine own youth. Allow me to impart some words of wisdom, young lad. It would behoove thee to head for the sands south of Remolder and investigate the westerly rocks. Leave no spot unsearched. Cast thy gaze toward the shadows, the roots of the trees. Thou shalt not regret the effort. Yeah, we already did all that. Yep, there's nothing here. Keep thy wits about thee shouldst thou plan on crossing the bridge to the south. The monsters that roam the lands on the other side are surpassing fierce. However, thou shalt surely be rewarded for thy bravery shouldst thou feel ready to test thyself. And I do not feel ready to test myself. Can I actually venture far enough to get to the Cave of the Dwarves? Oh, sparkles. Need a magic? Like what I'm seeing? Got some MP left, so we should be good. Alright, so crack or zap? I guess let's go crack. Yeah, we're just right there. I don't like this group composition. I still don't like it. Ah, there's sparkles up there. But I better play it safe. Yeah, no use in, I am pathetic, of this I am full aware, but to see my father suffer so, it paineth me greatly. Yeah, no need to get greedy. He groweth weaker and weaker, I fear that he hath not long left. This is a grave sickness indeed, only time will tell if my magics might cure it. Leave matters here in my hands, thou must needs go and see to our friend the dwarf. Oh, I should probably map Peep onto my things, too. At least for now. Yeah, we'll definitely continue. Alright, I'm not sure if there's one more. Where did it go? Medusas, huh? Coming in here before Dragon Quest II. Seed of Wisdom, okay. Still giving me 1 point. They're really shitting all over me on the Wisdom on here. That's gonna hurt my MP growth later. I guess that's it. I better just go back to the inn, rest up, and then head into the cave. Thought there was another sparkly, that's why I was like just going reckless abandon with my MP usage there. But then again, there's not that many sparkly spots in this one. Alright, we want to ignore the one all the way to the left because you need the ultimate key to go in there. I'm arrowing, medicinal herbs. Oh, we get Miracle Slash in here too. Oh, I was hoping it would just one-shot them. I think I go to the left first. Wait, did they get 2 actions? They do indeed. Okay, Fur Vest, Poké Club. 7-point drop, but oh, Fire and Ice. Okay. That's really good then. Hey, 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 hey! Chill the fuck out there. Okay, this could be really bad, actually. Okay. That's like all my defense with 3 Kassaps. I think it's only 80% actually. I think the first 2 are 30%, and then the last one is a 20%. Don't quote me on that though. Crack! May thy blood run cold! Maybe I should just use a axe swing after that. Canst thou not see that I'm about my work? Away with thee! Away! Okay, I'm pretty sure this chest up here is a mimic. Stop! Oh, wait. Ew, okay, we get the ice shield, so... 20 points of defense? Hell yeah. That should help out a lot. It's like, what? 5 or 6 points of damage. Alright, we're looking good so far. Actually, I think whenever I encounter the Mimic, I just want to skip it because I'm not going to be strong enough to beat it. Oh, maybe I could pop out and beat it that way. Hey, we got Sizzle. Okay, maybe the Mimic's on this level. Oh, nice.
Freeze!
And even though they're difficult to take on... Oh boy, what do I do here? Just cop out?
Thou shalt not escape!
Not for that group formation. That hurt really bad. But, of course, this is Draconian difficulty. I fear that the bulk of the Earth's bounty hath been extracted here. We shall soon have to seek other veins to mine. Oh, diamond. Need some of those in case they try to instant death me. Oh, we want to go down then. Not again. Oh, so far so good. Yeah, I think this is the Mimic chest. I do want to fight him, but... Oh, well, it's a cannon box. I guess I forget that, Mimics show up later. Yeah, see, that's why I don't want to fight him right now. Missed the fucking cop-out, and he critted me. I guess I could give it another chance. But there is a good reason to fight them, because I think they drop, like, prayer rings or something. high chance to drop one, like, it's not guaranteed.
Much better.
Oh, that's bad. I don't have it in my inventory, so I can't put it on.
Thou shalt not escape!
I didn't heal up.
Much better. No.
Yeah, it's just not worth fighting him yet. Once I get a little better gear, they just become very easy to smite. And then I don't have to worry about it again at all through the rest of the game. It's about how my test run went. Need a few more levels, and I think like the next piece of gear in each slot. Or Miracle Slash, that could work too. Okay, I think we're gonna have to equip that Rousing Ring. We have one, right? Take Dragon Scale off, put Rousing Ring on. I actually do not have it. It's the Full Moon Ring that I have. Okay, so do I find one down here? This cave is a dwelling place of dwarves, human. What business hast thou here? I've come to loot you, dwarves. Alright, how close to next level? 646. Actually, I think this way is the dead end. Oh, and that's where I get Miracle Slash, okay. Unlike in 8, this is actually good here. Actually, I should put that, Full Moon Ring in anyway. At least until I get the Banishing Bell.
Be gone!
Why would you defend? Why would he do this? A craftsman among our number. Aye, there's one I've heard called by that name. A strange fellow, fond of your kind, though thou wilt find him in the deepest part of the cave. Though thou wilt not find him well, damned fool! These are the wages of such sins as consorting with humans. Hey, that's a good find as long as it gives me a good roll. Or it could give me one. How many ones have I rolled?
Crack! Oh! Yeah!
Alright, there are 2 treasures left. Okay, one of them's behind that locked door. I don't even think it's a particularly good item. Can't remember what it was, but it's not leaping out to me as like, oh yeah, I had to really get that. Really?
Yeah!
Mini metal? Mini metals are good. Pretty sure I'm gonna get down to the mini metal palace and be able to exchange all that stuff this stream. Starting to run low on herbs here. Pretty sure there's one right here, somewhere. Oh. Where would I be if I was loot? Oh, wait, it's the canna box, isn't it? No, that's on the lower level. Did I even go into that one right over there? Wait, that was the ice shield, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe there were 2 treasures in there?
Not today!
Alright, it all worked out. And we made it to level 15. And got Holy Protection. Undead Endurer is good. Not actually sure if I use that in a boss battle. Carpenters, smiths, metalworkers, thou wilt find able craftsmen of all stripes among we dwarves. We work only what we love best, and we work at it well. Time was we dwelt in another land entirely until the fairies called us here to Alefgard. And we were ever prone to do as the fairies asked us, though we have heard precious little from them in a long time now. Why would they put me in an encounter immediately? Hast thou heard? No. Well then, thou must needs listen more carefully. Well then, there's not more to say. If it is arms thou seekest, then normally thou wouldst have been in luck. Alas, I am not quite ready to do business just yet. Perhaps I shall be the next time thou comest. So I don't think he opens his shop up until... get the ultimate key or something? No, because I buy something from him before the boss battle, so yeah, I don't... Is it after the, Weeping Isle? Tell no other that I shared this with thee, friend, but it was we dwarves who did construct the fairy's secret dwelling place. And well, we built and hid it too. If a person were to visit that certain cape and stroll through that certain forest, they would not know it until they stumbled right upon it. We do not abandon our kind, though they be laid low by sickness or such like. But the world being as it is, we are none of us prepared to brave the dangers of the world outside and go in search of doctors or medicine. Either, not even for the sake of a comrade in need. Oh hey, yeah, we need that. Who art thou? So the Warlock of Dorlock sent thee. Thou art an odd human indeed to have come so far for the sake of a lowly dwarf. Well, as thou canst plainly see, I am somewhat indisposed, having met with a stretch of that accursed swampland. I fear that I am not long for this world. I had hoped to see the magic key completed, but it seemeth it is not to be. A cure, thou sayest? Do not bandy such words about so lightly, friend. True, I heard tell of a miraculous medicine that the leader of the fairies did once say might cure all ills arising from such like miasmas. Aye, she and I are acquaintances of long standing, but I've neither seen nor heard from her in some time. And I'll not survive the journey all the way to Craggy Cave and onward south to their dwelling place. Not in my state. No, I fear I must simply accept that I am done for. The dwarf seems to be suffering from the same condition as the captain of the guard. Good for him. But this is impeding our looting of the realms, so we have to fix him. If the tales be true, there is one among mine ancestors who had no need of pick or shovel. He simply threw himself bodily at the rock in order to smash it. Hey, Seed of Stamina. Among we dwarves is told the legend of one of our kind who is both bold adventurer and smith without equal. He did roam the world in the company of a human hero, and did forge a helm the like of which has never since been seen from an ore of boldest blue. The power of darkness reacheth even here beneath the earth. If naught is done about the Dragon Lord, we dwarves too shall. Shall what? Is that for the water sigil? Might as well pick it up. Let's zoom to Antigil and rest up before we go in there. I'm not sure if the boss battle is before we get the, what the fuck what's the flower that we get? I'm not sure if it's before that or after. I think it's after, but might as well make sure. Okay, Fairy Village. Let's go. Since we came here a long time ago to pick up the Crackle Scroll.
Begone, human! This is no place for thy kind!
I guess if you were playing normally, now is the time you would pick a
only
Crackle.
once more. Ugh, clear off, or else! Fail to do so, and...
Wait! It's him! Chief, this is the human we told you about. The one we forced to... asked to help us.
Yes! And he's not just any old human, he's super strong! I'd say he might even be... hero material. I'm not sure about the hero thing, but it wouldn't do to hurt someone who helped you two out, I suppose. Let's hear what he has to say for himself. I'm the Overseer. I'm looking after the village while our leader is away. And, no offense, but I'm not too fond of humans. All right, you've told me your name. Now tell me what you're doing here. How did you even find out about this place? What? One of the dwarves is sick and you need our miraculous medicine?
I suppose this is because of all those horrible poisonous swamps that have been cropping up everywhere.
Swamp sickness doesn't clear up naturally. You have to do something about it, or it's curtains.
And there is that one medicine we have. Yes, a dose of sun-up syrup would probably do it. Sadly, I can't give you any.
What? Why not?
And I thought I was mean to humans.
I'm not being mean. I'd make it if I could. It's just... when the boss showed me how to make it, she kept the last two ingredients secret. Only she knows what they are.
Oh, and we don't know where she is.
You spoke with some of the dwarves, didn't you? Did they have any idea where she might have got to? Oh, well, that's that then, I suppose.
And after we went to all the trouble of making you go and ask them.
It'll be dark soon, Chief. We can't just leave him out here, after he's come all this way. He can stay the night, can't he?
Fine. But just the one night, and just this once.
Hooray! Dwarves and fairies go way back. We'd help them if we could, but... I can't believe you came all this way for the sake of a dwarf. You're definitely no ordinary human. But that doesn't mean I believe you're a hero. You certainly don't look like one. When the place we lived before was attacked by monsters, the boss ran off on her own. I think she must have been trying to draw them off so that we could all escape. What are humans doing here? Humans are so rough and mean and horrible. Ugh, I hate humans. I'm interested in history. I do a lot of reading and research about it. I'm particularly interested in the history of heroes. I think I might create a record of it, one that will last for all eternity. Oh, did you hear that? I wasn't actually talking to you, just practicing talking, you know? I'm not a bad slime, really. Oh, a Gooman. It's not every day we see one of your kind around here. Okay, so we just need the magic key for that chest here, and this place is done. Julian is our friend, and if you so much as draw your sword near him, I'll be very angry indeed. Oh, don't give me that look. I know what you heroes are like. Yeah, we just take all of your stuff. I've been learning how to make things from a master of the crafting arts. You could call me the Undermaker. When I say master, I mean master. She's got skills the likes of which you've never seen. I think she's amazing. I can't very well make it on my own, can I? I don't know what the stupid ingredients are supposed to be. And sunup syrup? I don't even know what that is. I'm trying to make the thing the boss was working on, you know. Ooh, almost gave the game away there. Sorry, that's top secret information, not for human ears. There, that's plenty of perilla powder. Whatever she means by that. The dwarves made our village for us so that nobody could find it. This is the house where we all live, and over on the other side of the village is the workshop. Oh, they all live in the house. Wasn't she supposed to be in the southwest corner? What was she doing all the way up there? There's two of them? Gosh, Erdrick used to go around with a little gang, but you're completely on your own, aren't you? Do you have any friends? Did you really try putting the perilla powder they need for crafting on your pancakes? It's no wonder you got in trouble. Oh, I just really upset the fairy in charge of all the crafting. You want to be careful what you do with her precious powders. Alright, fairy foil, that'll be our boss slaying weapon for a little bit. This can go in the bag. Yeah, 142. Way better than the Iron Axe. You're a tough guy, aren't you? I heard about you from the chief. Do you want to have a rest? No. Fair enough. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. Do I have to take the rest? I mean, her exclamation point... Oh, yeah, I guess this is necessary.
Almighty Rubus, grant unto me strength in this time of need, until such time as the prophesied one doth appear. This is Tantagel Castle.
Gwaelin, beloved daughter, thou art returned to us safe and well. Praise be. Thou needst fear no more, princess. The hero hath vanquished the Dragon Lord, and peace hath returned to our world. Hey, Solar Ramza, thanks for the like, and, your dreams have come true with the Tales of Eternia remake. Well, I think it's just a remaster, so... Ask and you shall receive. And thus thy role too is at an end. This being so, perhaps thou might share with us the message with which thou wert entrusted. Come, tell us that which Rubus told thee. What secret was it that she would have thee impart?
Almighty Rubus, pray banish these wicked illusions.
Okay, buddy, when I'm taking a drink, do not start smacking my arm.
Try all thou wilt. Thou shalt not prevail. Thy phantasms shall not sway me.
Give in to it. Thou canst not resist forever. The visions shall continue until at last thou submittest. Interesting. So that is where the human weakness lieth, in the heart. Thou didst well to resist, Gwaelin. For our little girl have to have grown so strong. Truly, it maketh us both so proud. You're gonna have to take a break. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time to play all these things that I didn't get to play when I was much younger. But, you know, it's the mission statement of my channel anyway, so... Very good to see all the stuff that's coming out this fall. Very excited time, you know. Like I say, usually every year I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested in anything. Doesn't look that good. What was the last... I guess these Dragon Quest games really got me stoked. But, other than that... It's just like, not really interested in these games.
Mother?
I guess I do a little better.
It cannot be. My mother perished when I was but a babe in arms. This too is an illusion.
I guess it's a little better than people that just buy that one sports game every year. Truth or illusion, doth it really matter? Whether I am real or not, still thou must not reveal the message with which thou wert entrusted. Yeah, you're gonna have to do Tales of Eternia challenges now. Thy mother speaketh true, Gwaelin. Forgive us. Were we able to help thee, know that we would. Thou must needs endure, for the sake of our world.
No! Mother! Father!
Do not falter. This too is the monster's doing. Be strong. We too shall endure all that we must.
They shall not deceive me. It is all but an illusion. All of it.
Illusion or no, I am right glad to have met thee at last, beloved daughter.
Mother! It is none of it real. None of it. And yet Oh, to watch you both perish and do naught. It hurteth me so.
Such pain is hard to bear, is it not, daughter? Why did they capitalize daughter there? But weep not, thou dost well to bear it. Worry not on our account. We would sacrifice ourselves 1,000 times over for thy sake. That we would, 1,000 times, 10,000, it mattereth not. If it be for thee, beloved daughter. Oh, there he is.
Can you hear me? The light of hope is fading. You must hurry. Only with a magic key might she be freed from this torment.
We're working on it.
And so, you must heal the afflicted with an infusion of glimmergrass and wake robin.
And that makes the sun-up syrup.
There is no time. You must go to her.
What's that? We can make sun-up syrup with glimmergrass and wake robins? And how do you know that exactly? Somebody told you in a dream? Chief, it must have been... I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like humans and I don't trust you. But if you bring me those ingredients, I'll see if they really do make sun-up syrup. You'll do it? Good. You'll find both of them down by the mountains, far to the southwest. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, you'll find a lot of very nasty monsters there too. Don't die! And if you do, don't blame us. Yeah, blame yourself for God. There's a secret garden nestled in the mountains far to the southwest of the village. You'll find glimmergrass and wake robins there. You're going into the mountains to pick flowers. Ooh, I'd be careful. It's dangerous down that way. Too dangerous for me, that's for certain. So if you go and get yourself killed, don't expect anyone to come and bring your bones back for a proper burial. Watch out if you're heading into the mountains down south. The monsters there are dangerous. Really dangerous. If you go getting yourself killed, we won't be able to get you to do any more... nothing? Alright, so I think the next two pieces of equipment I want to get are the dragon shield and the stealth suit. And I'm going to get like a lot of mileage out of the dragon shield. Alright, fairy foil time. Can you still put these guys to sleep?
Snooze!
Alright, what do we got? We have nothing. We really have nothing. We have Zap. Alright, how close to the next level? 1284. But we're going into the metal slime area, so we should be able to rapidly level with no problems. Undead Undoer. Oh yeah, we have fairy foil, so we're able to buff ourselves now, so... This area's not that tough. Oh, did I forget to buy herbs? I might have forgotten to buy herbs. Does not one-shot them, unfortunately. No, I think I will just attack them. Snooze? Oh, that's great. Oh, we have Miracle Slash. Let's use that. That'll unfuck the situation. Alright, I think my first goal is to maybe get down to the stealth suit and then get to the mini metal palace. We also got to pick up the asbestos earrings. So I think running might be the best option right now. And pick up the rest of the sparklies after we get more properly equipped. An agility ring? Okay. Got that too.
Thou shalt not escape!
Let's try to conserve our MP for healing. Man, these guys used to be super scary in the original game. You ran into these guys and you're like, oh man. But then they nerfed them. And it was very sad. They never recovered from it. Okay, I have to figure out, because it's invisible loot. Cattle Prod, Undead Undoer, Demon Demeanor, these techniques were all given name by Erdrick. One's mind boggleth to imagine what manner of attacks they were. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, this is the only thing I really need out of here. I think the rest of it's invisible as well. But yeah, that is a huge defense increase. I think there might be something over here, too. Mini metal? Okay. I think there's a third item, but I have no fucking clue where it is. 'Tis said that after mighty Erdrick vanquished the Lord of the Underworld, they did commit some of their most secret techniques to parchment, that their legacy might live on in others. Frankly, I believe not a word. If ever anyone grew stronger by squinting at dusty old scrolls, I should like to see it. Yeah, I'll have to come back with Snoop to get this last item. So I think I need to collect the Dragon Shield and the Asbestos Earrings, and we'll be pretty damn good to farm this area.
Thou shalt not escape! Ah!
Ow! Alright, Sizzle, are you any good? Oh, it's better than nothing.
Much better. Sizzle!
Way better than nothing. Alright, we're starting to really run out of MP here. I'll leave that sparkly for now. We'll collect it in a bit. Oh, we've got the metal slime. I have no idea if we could kill it. Oh, we got a critical hit. Let's fucking go. And we didn't level from that? What the fuck? Alright, can we make it? Can we make it? We made it. Alright, the rest of this should be a cakewalk then. Welcome to this, the hallowed home of the Monarch of Metals. I am the humble servant of Apello, he who presideth over the naming of things. Dost thou wish to be known by a new name? Nope, Tough Guy is a good name. I came to this place having heard tell that great treasures were kept here. Yet though I offer the so-called monarch all the money in the world, he will not part with a single one. 'Twas a wasted journey and no mistake. Alright, let's get the Thief's Key treasures. A reheal scroll. Alright, that's very good. I guess I'll wait until I get all the prizes. So in the speed run, they get the Dragon's Bane claws, but I'm gonna skip those because it's not even necessary. It's not necessary to get any of this shit from here. I guess you could buy these, but I'm pretty sure I find a rousing ring somewhere. So I will skip on that. Monarch of Metals thinketh of naught but his precious treasures, to the detriment of all else. By the other day, he was pondering the matter of his beloved little trinket so intensely that he forgot even to dress. There is much panic about the castle, I can tell thee. Alright, let's just rest. We got $10,000. Let's go. Apparently, the lord of this here castle obsesseth over miniature metals and would make every single one in the world his own. Thou couldst do worse than bring any thou might happen to find here. I sense that thou to do so might see one richly rewarded. And this one we get Sage's Elixir. Okay. Actually, I will need that. So let me put that in my inventory. I am he, collector of the most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, mini-metals. Aye, thou standest before the one they call the Monarch of Metals himself. Well now, Well now. Such minimal wavering of gaze, such maximal muscle in both leg and arm, such purpose. Aye, thou art possessed of maximal metal-seeking potential, or I am not worthy of my crown. Couldst thou chance to come upon even a minimal number of my beloved metals on thy travels, pray, bring them to me forthwith. And of course, it will not be for charity that thou laborest. I can offer thee a fine array of awards depending on the number that thou bringest before me. A pretty agreement, thinkest thou not? Minimal effort for maximal reward. Now go forth and seek the world's greatest treasures, my young metal seeker in the making. Bring to me even a minimal number of metals, and I shall reward thee to the maximum of my ability. But wait, canst thou be carrying the very thing I seek? Then hand it to me, along with any others thou hast secreted upon thy person. Very good, very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 17 medals thus far, good tough guy. We get a prayer ring, scholar specs, wild side, Lombolero, dragon shield, which is all I really wanted, and the swallowtail. Okay, swallowtail is also good. All right, edged boomerang. Since we have the swallowtail, we don't need the fur vest anymore. Dragon scale is washed up. Yeah, we better just equip that. Dragon shield, hell yeah. 12 more points, but more importantly, protects against fire and ice breath. So we got our fire and ice resistance back. And we are pretty well defended at this point. I think I just need a better helmet. Actually, I should save it at, what's-his-face? This priest up here. Lock in my gains. Might end up being hurting for MP since I got such bad rolls on those Seeds of Wisdom. Alright, more oof powder, but more importantly, the asbestos earrings. Oh yeah, we want to learn this stuff. I guess I forgot to say that the stealth suit has an evasion bonus, but I think it's only like 10%, or maybe it's 12.5%. Like the, oh, I forgot, there's a Cloak of Evasion, drop point up there too, near the fairy village. The great bug killer got them. Oh, that's not cool. Can you recover from that at any point? Quit killing yourself? I'm gonna kinda need mid-heal.
Re-heal.
Oh, that... Guess I should have just fled at that point. Guess I have to redo all this shit. Wild side, we're gonna use in a lot of boss battles. Alright, let's get these here asbestos earrings again. And not die like a chump. Okay, we can put that away. We don't need the ice shield anymore. Asbestos earrings, take out. I want to equip those. We'll take the ruby wristband off. I think it has come to the time where it's not necessary to have that anymore. Let's just zoom back to the Citadel to get a save point so I don't die like a chump again and have to redo all of this. Okay, where's that sparkly?
Thou shalt not escape!
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few more levels here. There's level 16. I think I want to be like 19 or 20. Alright, yeah, we need a defending champion. Ring of Clarity, okay. Where is it? Take out until we get the Banishing Bell. Alright, I'm not sure there's anything up here. Oh, a metal slime. But it hath run away. The Ram Raider was a chump. There's a sparkly up there, but I can't get it till a little bit later in the game because I have to restore the bridge.
Thou shalt not escape! Not today!
Yep, the bridge is out, and we are doomed. So let's make our way up to Damdara.
Much better.
And loot that place. Damdara is a little farther away than I thought it was.
Thou shalt not escape!
I am El Nino. All other tropical storms bow before El Nino. That's a lot of fire shit. Hey, that might be worth money. Well, the fairy foil is only a little better. I think I will take everything here except for the Armor of Erdrick, because that would be foolish to try for at this point in the game. I guess you could turn it down to Draki mode and just be a chump. What the hell was that about? Ah, Hermes hat. Okay, that's a boost of defense and wind resistance, so I will take that. was worth coming in here after all. There's just a barrel in here. Pot over there. Demon demeanor, okay. That will demean so many demons. Alright, another mini medal. We need what, 20 for... What the hell was that? Must be imagining things. Anyway. $427 gold. It's all good. All good stuff that we are finding. What, are you gonna run away again? That was more of a rhetorical question, but okay. Why are you dodging me? You really need to stop that. Why would he do this? What the fuck, dude? I'm not even fucking, dazzled. Just keeps dodging. Oh, they're giving me so much XP here. 548's the next one. Not bad. I'll take the safe passage to cut through here and here.
Not today!
Cut one of them right down. Alright, barrel up here. Ruinous shield. Okay, 2 treasures. I think the last one is wait, actually I think both of these I could get. Erdrick's armor doesn't even show up on Nose for Treasure. Oh, that's awful.
Thou shalt not escape! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Thou shalt not escape!
Actually, this could be bad because I think these Death Scorpions have a higher crit rate. Or maybe I have the higher crit rate. There's a pot. Mini medal. What the fuck? This dude gets 3 turns? Since when does he get 3 turns? Can I snooze him? Completely resistant. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, he did 58? Alright, we're 17 now. Making good progress. Okay, we got mid-heal. I think the last thing I need to find is the Snoop scroll. Hell yeah, they're too stunned to act. Dude, and I've got this agility ring on. Even buffed my agility, and they're like, nope, nope, doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Not today. Much better.
I actually don't care if he runs away. Oh no. Oh, well, okay. I'll take it. We take all of those. How do I deal with this guy without burning like 300 billion MP? I guess Miracle Slashes? I need that sword that zaps him. Alright, Snoop is right around here. Or Padfoot, I mean. I don't know why I said Snoop. It's in the treasure room of Tantagel's castle. Guess they don't want me to leave. That should be all the loot here until I come back later to get Erdrick's armor, which is probably going to be one of the last things I do. Alright, let's pick up these other 2 sparklies and then head back to the Monarch's place. Fire Breath is very damaging. Still very damaging. We can't cast spells, we're in huge trouble. Yeah, that was a lot of trouble we were in. Holy crap, we could have, I don't know, tripped and fell and exploded there. One shot, let's go. Alright, where is the sparklies? Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Yet another one shot. Oh, there it is. Seed of Strength, let's go. 3 up. Alright, we're getting good rolls on the Strength and terrible rolls on the Wisdom. Hey, no critting. Oh, there's one right there, too. Why did I not pick that one up? Well, Dragon's Shield doesn't help there, but we're still okay. Dragon's Shield only helps against breath attacks. Wrong medicine. Okay, so... Okay, you need to type out my full username, not that. Hey, Mr. Variant. Took me a moment. I'm like, wait, what the hell? What's he talking about? Gug is a ghetto nightmare. How's it going, Mr. Variant? I secretly dream of something like poison being a sleeper hit in something, but all the bosses and tactics are immune to poison, so... Not a real viable strategy there. I guess you could get Argath with it. Alright, I think it's in this forest. And then we need to rest up, go get the flowers, and then go fight the boss. I'm not seeing it. Oh, it was a little to the east, okay. Okay, no seeds. Let's go back to the Citadel, rest up, and get ready for the encounter. Of course, poison would probably be super overkill on the bosses, because what's it do, like 1/8 of their HP? So at that point, you just have to wait them out. Probably because of the reason I just stated. People would find out, oh, you could just poison them and run away, and... Hey, that's what we want to see! Of course, we don't get any crits. Alright, we got one. Got two. Got them the old-fashioned way by just bludgeoning them over the head. Wait, we only got 1 HP on that level? Well, can I have a refund? We get Gust Slash, which I don't need yet. But will probably be useful tomorrow for farming gold. Alright, we got Glimmergrass. And they give you an ability to kill metal slimes, and it's utter garbage. Wake Robin. Actually, they don't give you one in this game. Or do you get Metal Slash in this game? Well, they do give you the Headsman's Axe, which is one of the better things. That and the Liquid Metal Boomerang. Or Metal Wing Boomerang. He finds a strange glowing fruit that he's never seen before. It's beginning to rot and is giving off an incredible power. It's the power of nature, of life. What's this? Suddenly the fruit spits forth 2 glowing seeds. Wait, do we get the Soul Sigil, like, immediately? Alright, let's go back to the Citadel. Rest up again. I mean, even if they gave me Metal Slash, I wouldn't even use it. You have the Metal Wing Boomerang and the Headsman's Axe, and both of those are better for farming metal slimes. Okay, I really hate this next boss battle because it's really just RNG. Yeah, they told me in the chat that the Discord server that it's just based off their gacha game that was rolled into a single player campaign. So I'm gonna be on the fence about that. I might need to see a little bit more. There's no way we could beat these things. We're for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You lot get out of here. But Chief, you'll... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. If there's one thing I've learned, it's to never give up. I won't let them beat me. You can be sure of that. And they start doing their Great Cornholio impressions here. Tough guy, you're helping me? Yeah, they might bring Super Robot Wars over to the PC, so... yeah, I don't have any sigils yet. The really only consistent strategy is to just cop out.
Much better.
Until they thin out the herd here, because these guys like to cast Kasap, and you'll lose all of your HPs there. Or all of your defense. So hopefully I get like 1 or 2 skeletons down here. Alright, let's fairy foil. We should be good now.
Not today.
Damn it. They still hit pretty fucking hard. Alright, let's give this another try. Usually once you get 2 down, it's a cakewalk at that point, but I don't know what went wrong there. So we're just gonna go back out with the cop-out strat.
Not today.
Oh, we dodged it because of the stealth suit. No, I think Fat Knight is specifically the guy who's guarding Erdrick's armor. You have to put respect on that title.
Today.
He is the Fat Knight.
Much better. Not today.
God damn it, we're doing terribly.
Thou shalt not escape. No.
There we go again. Might have had it the first time if I copped out again, but you never know.
Thou shalt not escape!
This is probably the worst boss battle in the game, by the way.
Thou shalt not escape!
Like, it's just a bunch of normal enemies, and the only thing that makes them tough...
Not today!
...is that there's so many of them and they like to cast Kasap on you. So, yeah, there's our build. A lot has changed since the last bosses because there's been a lot of gameplay between here and then. Let's try one more round of cop-outs. This is the problem with cop-out, though, is that you only have a 5/8 chance of it working.
Not today.
Stealth suit put in some work there. Alright, there we go. That was not as much experience as I was hoping. Phew, thank goodness for that. And thank you, tough guy. Fat squire. Tough guy hands the Glimmergrass and the Wake Robin to the ferry. Yeah, I don't think there's a Metal Slash in this one. I think they have that for 2 and 3. Then let's make that medicine in quickly. Sun-Up Syrup, here we come. And Green Dragon. We have to go get the tectonic plate, though. One human and one dwarf's worth, you say? I think we can manage that. Good, then I'll let you get on with it. Just do it exactly as I taught you. I mean, you don't need Metal Slash at all. It's a waste of an ability slot. At least in 2, you can upgrade it with the Soul Sigil to Blade of Ultimate Power. Even though Blade of Ultimate Power is also garbage. Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you, too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite the hero. They need a hero. Those seeds, and you have 2 of them. They're very special, you know, filled with power of life itself and more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in certain very specific places under certain very specific conditions. You know, the boss said if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. We've been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along and just snaps them up for himself. Tough guy hands the 2 glowing seeds to the fairy. What? You're just giving them to me? Oh, to say thank you for the Sun-Up Syrup. Well, we don't even know if that's going to work yet. Chief, it worked! We made some Sun-Up Syrup! Which means the dream must have been true. Yeah, and in 2 in my first playthrough, I made a lot of mistakes with those scrolls because there's a bunch of scrolls that you only get 1 copy of, and you can teach them to multiple characters, so I was just like, I don't know what to do with them, but I have a much better idea now. We made 2 people's worth, so the dwarf and the human you were talking about should both be alright. Here. Alright, we got 2 doses of Sun-Up Syrup, so we're well on our way to defeating the Green Dragon. Let's get him! Wait, before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. Why did you say that, Chief? What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, they might just be one of them after all. Yeah, we're definitely a hero. Alright, let's go get Dwarf Dude first. Because we gotta get this here magic key. Tough Guy administers a dose of Sun-Up Syrup to the sickly dwarf as he slumbers. The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes. The remedy thou didst just now administer, 'twas the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal. My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Thou didst say when first thou camest here that thou wert sent by the Warlock of Gorloks, didst thou not? I must make for Remolder with all haste. A legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key. Alright, and then let's go to Remolder, heal this dude, and then get the magic key. It is my fault, all of it. Had I been better, he would not have had to overexert himself in his efforts to redress my failures. Tough guy, thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues in their attempts to aid him. It seemeth that he shall soon... What? Thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope? But... Yeah, I think I will perform much better in Dragon Quest II than I did the first time. I mean, I moved some of those bosses behind a few other bosses because it'll make it easier anyway. Tough guy administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly captain as he slumbers. The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes. Like we just saw there. His breathing, it is much improved. Could this mean? The remedy thou didst administer was the work of fairies, and it was in search of it that thou didst venture forth after we last saw you. What have I done? What am I fighting for?
I am ashamed. Utterly ashamed. My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes. Meanwhile, not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee. Thou hast my gratitude. I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed. What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of cave? I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine aid. But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
That light! What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever. But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately. The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
Alright, tough guy obtains the princess's necklace, and soon this will deviate from my first playthrough. And since I didn't pay attention to the story in my test run, I'll be able to be like, oh yeah, that's definitely quite a bit different from how it happened when I was princess carrying her throughout the entire game. Alright, let's go get this magic key and go get some loot. I think the only thing I really need, unless I get a better sword, I think I might get the Siren Sword, but the Tectonic Plate will completely neutralize all of its fire attacks. I mean, with the Dragon Shield and the Asbestos Earrings coupled with it, that's enough fire resistance to neutralize it all. The final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, dwarf, nor thou me. Oh, they're going Super Saiyan. You always go Super Saiyan in a Toriyama work. 'Tis done. The true magic key that shall not bend nor break, no matter how many times it is used. How long have I awaited this day? My companion here hath told me all. That we were able to complete this great project of ours at last was thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou didst enlist the aid not just of dwarves, but of fairies also. Truly, 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdrick. For 'twas that the very hero who did bear the key after which the one we have just now completed was modeled. 'Tis thine by right. Come, take it. Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it. Ho, ho, ho. Thou hast the right of it there, old friend. Yes. The loot-pocalypse is upon us. I would ask only one thing in return, that this remain our little secret. In order to fund our next experiment, I mean to sell 1 or 2 magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use. Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price I mean to ask. Yeah, there's actually one in this village, so before I start zooming off, I should collect this one. Yeah, I don't think I will ever go watch Dragon Ball Super, because how many episodes are in it? 200, maybe? I think I'm completely contented with the end of Dragon Ball Z. And GT probably doesn't exist. And neither does the new one that they started. Alright, 2 doses of special medicine, okay. Alright, let's go back to Tantangel and loot that place. Oh, I only needed the Thief's Key for this one? Oh, Rousing Ring, yeah. Daima. Okay. Yeah, that's just too much Dragon Ball. It's like the guy who made Rurouni Kenshin. Like, there was no need for him to go back and make more Rurouni Kenshin. Like, it ended pretty much as perfectly as you can. And I still haven't read the new one. Alright, where was the tectonic plate? Is it in the dwarf cave? I think it is. Okay, nothing here. Wait, isn't there a barrel on this side? Feat of agility? Okay. Thou didst reach this place as proof of thy fortitude. Perhaps one so bold might be capable of besting the creatures that infest the grave of Galen. Venture thee to Galenholm and seek out the grave of the great bard. Yet note that to reach it, thou wilt require a key even rarer than the magic key. Well, thank you very much for telling us. Ooh, another prayer ring. I'm gonna have to remember to stock up on some medicinal herbs before I go into the what the hell do they call that place with the green dragon? Might as well just get the stones of sunlight, because we can get them right now. Not that I need them, but just so that I don't forget them in the future. Ever have I known that one descended from mighty Erdrick would one day visit me here. Dost thy having been able to enter this place alone signify that thou art that long-awaited visitor? Then I have a gift for thee, friend. Alright. I think Stones of Sunlight sounds cooler. Long, long ago, mighty Erdrick did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tantagel at the time. And he passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on down the years. Its existence hath remained a secret, even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me, I imagine it was no easy task finding it or me, but these are the steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of the wicked. Oh ho, I see that thou art a stoic yet magnanimous soul. Just as thine ancient ancestor was, if mine own is to be believed. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more, of that I have no doubt. But long now have I kept my vigil here, I grow tired. Soon must I take my rest at last. So tired, man. Tired of carrying those sunstones around. Alright, a dog suit. And a mini medal. How many mini medals do I have? I have enough to get the thing at 20, which was what? Actually, I think we're done with here until we get the ultimate key. Nothing in Wayfarer's Chapel. Shrine of Rain, I need ultimate key. We got something in Galenholm, I believe. And the cat suit. And a ring of clarity. Oh, it was the banishing bell. That's what it was. Alright, so I definitely want that. Nameless, Craggy Cave. Don't believe that has anything else. Bull has something. Isn't there like a mini medal over here or something? Never mind, there's only one treasure. Orochi sword, okay. When traveling the land, one may often encounter opponents of great strength and skill. Knowest thou of such foes, and how they must be dealt with, friend? Huh, then be gone. While many lesser monsters may be overcome through main force alone, merely walloping away at more formidable opponents is not liable to suffice. Such battles are sure to be lengthy affairs, wherein observing one's opponent and raising one's defenses when a blistering blow is incoming shall surely serve thee well. Bear this too in mind. Time spent healing is time not spent fighting. Be sure to enter such battles in a state of sufficiently rude health. Yeah, you gotta be rude. Oh, the Quagmire Cave, okay. Alright, come up here to get the Tectonic Plate. Strength ring, completely useless in this game. Alright, we want this, though. Free agility? That's great. Ooh, powder. I think I need that. Alright, Fairy Village, and then Citadel Monarch medals. Okay, so we get 2 sigils here, I believe. I think I'm gonna get the Soul and Water sigil. Oh, god damn it, it's thundering outside. Tempest Shield. Okay, is that any good? I think that's, explosions. Oh, we want a Rochi sword, yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use to smite the Green Dragon, because it's a little better, I believe. No, I don't want to equip that right yet. There is a place where it's good. There's not many enemies that use explosive spells, though. Not in the first game.
That's it done, right?
Yes. Look at that light. All lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right. We did it! We did it! We made the first one! Oh, hello. We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the soul sigil. Sigils are something the boss came up with. There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature. Life, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water. She wants to use them to do something very, very important. What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis? But how? How do you even know about her? I certainly didn't tell you. Ugh, which one of you spilled the beans? It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber. It was... I had no choice, all right? And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him. Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them? After all, didn't Erdrick work with the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie way back when?
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're descended from them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world. Rude? We set you up for a big heroic yes there.
Maybe he didn't understand or something. Will you help us?
Good. Right, take the soul sigil with you. Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If you find any more likely-looking ingredients, like those glowing seeds, bring them back here, all right? As to how the sigils will be made...
Oh, allow me, Chief. That's my area of expertise, after all.
Right. She's the expert, so if there's anything you don't understand, ask her.
Oh, ask away. I'll do my very best to keep the explanations simple.
Hello, hello, I'm the Craft Master, just the fairy for all your sigil-making needs. Something tells me you've got a little present for me, tough guy. The fairy sticks her hand in Tough Guy's bag and pulls out the wellspring crystal. Ooh, it's like a load of beautiful spring water got stuck inside a crystal somehow. Anyway, shall we see what we can make out of it? Oh, look, she's made another one. Oh, and it's making me feel all pure and clean and righteous. This must be the water sigil. Thanks again, tough guy. Here you go, all yours. Alright, so I don't remember which one's the next one. But, these are probably the two most important ones, I think. Oh wait, it's probably the Star Sigil, because I think you get the Moon and Sun last. I think I recall getting the critical hits last. Alright, so... let me just get over to the Citadel and get the loot out of there, and I'm probably going to have to end my stream, because there's a pretty big light show going on outside with a lot of lightning and thunder, and we're about to get hit by a big storm. So, unfortunately, we're not going to smite the Green Dragon tonight. I'll get to him tomorrow. Alright, Phantom Mask. That's a good pickup as well. And we get the Banishing Bell from him. Alright, Scourge Whip is next. That's, whatever. Alright, so we want both of these. Banishing Bell, take out. Alright, equipment. Definitely Banishing Bell. And Phantom Mask is a little better and allows me to dodge. I don't need wind resistance until the boss after the Green Dragon. Do you have any... Yeah, let's pick up some of these. And that should get us through the Quagmire Cave tomorrow. Anyway, I look like I'm on pace, so that's good. But I'm also going to end the stream here, so thanks for coming out to watch. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll be back tomorrow.